Brazil has always produced football superstars: Ronaldo, Neymar, Vinicius Jr. But at World Cup 2026, a different name suddenly captured attention: Matheus Cunha. Aggressive, unpredictable, fearless. And this tournament could become the moment the world finally understands who he really is. Before the bright lights of the World Cup, Matheus Cunha was just a kid chasing football dreams in Brazil. Growing up in João Pessoa, he played with the same passion seen in every Brazilian street footballer. Technique, creativity, confidence, the talent was obvious early. But reaching the top in Brazilian football is never easy. Cunha knew he would need to leave home to become something bigger. While many young Brazilians stayed in South America longer, Cunha took a huge risk early. He moved to Europe as a teenager searching for opportunity. Far away from home, language, and comfort, everything suddenly became harder. But the struggle slowly transformed him into a stronger, smarter footballer. Europe was shaping Cunha for much bigger stages ahead. Cunha was never a traditional striker. He pressed defenders aggressively, dropped deep, created chances, and attacked space constantly. Coaches loved his intelligence and work rate as much as his technical skill. Fans started noticing that he brought chaos and energy wherever he played. And slowly, Brazil began paying attention too. The Premier League changed everything for Matheus Cunha's reputation. Playing against some of the world's toughest defenders every week forced him to evolve again. His performances became sharper, more mature, and more consistent under pressure. Suddenly, football fans everywhere started discussing Cunha seriously, and Brazil's World Cup conversation started including his name more often. Then came the moment every Brazilian footballer dreams about. Matheus Cunha received his opportunity for World Cup 2026. Millions of fans debated whether he could truly handle football's biggest stage. Some saw him as a squad player, others believed this tournament could change his entire career forever. And Cunha looked ready to prove everyone wrong. The moment finally arrived. Matheus Cunha stepped onto the World Cup stage wearing Brazil's legendary yellow shirt. Cameras followed every movement as millions watched around the world. For some players, pressure destroys confidence instantly, but Cunha looked like he belonged there from the very first touch. Brazil's attack already had superstar names everywhere, but Cunha brought something different to the team. Aggression, movement, pressing, unpredictability. He added chaos defenders hated facing. Every time he chased the ball, the stadium reacted louder. Suddenly, fans started realizing why coaches trusted him so much. Before the tournament, many fans questioned whether Cunha was truly World Cup level. Critics compared him to bigger Brazilian stars constantly, but on football's biggest stage, Cunha refused to play with fear. He attacked defenders directly and played with fearless intensity every minute. And slowly, the criticism started disappearing. Then came the play that changed everything. Cunha received the ball under pressure with defenders closing fast. One quick movement opened space where nobody expected it. The stadium exploded as Brazil created a massive chance through him. In that moment, the world finally saw Cunha's special quality. Inside the Brazil camp, confidence around Cunha kept growing. Teammates trusted his movement and energy more every match. Coaches loved the balance he brought to the attack. Fans who barely noticed him months earlier were now chanting his name loudly. And for Matheus Cunha, this World Cup story was only beginning. The group stage excitement was over. Now every mistake could send Brazil home immediately. The pressure inside the stadiums became heavier with every match. Defenders started targeting Cunha aggressively, trying to break his rhythm early. But instead of disappearing, he became even more fearless. For Cunha, this was never just about personal success. Wearing Brazil's shirt at the World Cup carries enormous emotional weight. Every sprint, every tackle, every attack felt personal to him now. Fans noticed the passion in the way he fought for every ball. And suddenly, Brazil saw him as more than just another forward. As the tournament continued, Cunha's chemistry with Brazil's attack became dangerous. Quick combinations, intelligent movement, and constant pressing created problems everywhere. Opponents struggled to predict where he would appear next. His energy opened spaces for Brazil's biggest stars to shine even brighter, and the team started looking stronger every match with him involved. Then came the moment every footballer dreams about. Cunha found space inside the box as the crowd held its breath. One touch, one finish, and the stadium exploded into pure madness. His first World Cup goal instantly became one of the emotional moments of the tournament. At that moment, Matheus Cunha truly arrived on the global stage. Before the World Cup, few fans expected Cunha to become one of Brazil's biggest stories. But football always creates new heroes when pressure becomes unbearable. Match after match, Cunha kept delivering intensity, courage, and energy for his country. Analysts and fans everywhere started praising his impact on Brazil's system, and suddenly, his name was being discussed alongside football's biggest stars. Brazil had reached the later stages of the World Cup. The pressure now felt completely different. One bad moment could destroy an entire nation's dream instantly. But Cunha continued playing with bravery and relentless energy. The boy once doubted by many was now fighting for football immortality. Brazil faced one of the tournament favorites in a brutal knockout clash. World-class defenders tried to stop Cunha from influencing the game. Every touch became harder, every run more physical, every duel more intense. But Cunha refused to back down from the biggest challenge of his career. He played like someone determined to leave his name in World Cup history forever. Then came the moment that shifted the entire match. Cunha pressed aggressively, won the ball back, and instantly drove forward. With incredible awareness, he delivered a perfect pass through the defense. Brazil scored, and the stadium erupted into complete chaos. In football's biggest moments, Cunha was proving he could deliver under pressure. After the match, football media everywhere started talking about Matheus Cunha differently. He was no longer seen as just a hard-working forward. Analysts praised his intelligence, movement, and fearless mentality on the biggest stage. Fans around the world suddenly wanted to know more about him, and Brazil realized they may have discovered a new World Cup hero. As the tournament moved closer to the final, belief inside Brazil grew massively. Players started dreaming about lifting football's greatest trophy once again. Cunha, once considered an outsider, now stood at the center of that dream. Every match pushed him closer toward becoming part of Brazilian football history, and the pressures surrounding him became bigger than ever before. The semi-final felt bigger than anything Cunha had experienced before. Millions of Brazilian fans expected victory and nothing less. Every attack carried enormous tension inside the stadium. But Cunha continued fighting relentlessly, refusing to disappear under pressure. This was no longer just a breakthrough tournament. This was legacy territory now. Late in the match, Brazil needed inspiration desperately. Cunha received the ball with defenders surrounding him instantly. One fearless run completely changed the rhythm of the game. The crowd erupted as Brazil found the breakthrough moment they needed. And suddenly, the dream of reaching the World Cup final became real. Just months earlier, many fans doubted whether Cunha even belonged in Brazil's World Cup squad. Now the same fans were celebrating him as one of the tournament's biggest surprises. His energy, intelligence, and courage had transformed Brazil's attack completely. Football's biggest stage had changed the way the world viewed Matheus Cunha forever, and his story was inspiring a new generation of Brazilian dreamers. Whether Brazil wins the World Cup or not, Matheus Cunha already changed his career forever. His first World Cup appearance introduced him to millions across the globe. From underestimated forward to one of Brazil's most important players under pressure, the tournament became proof that belief and courage can change everything in football. And maybe this was only the beginning of Matheus Cunha's greatest chapter yet. Every World Cup creates new heroes. Some arrive with global fame already behind them, and others shock the football world completely. Matheus Cunha entered World Cup 2026 with pressure, doubts, and huge expectations surrounding him. But on football's biggest stage, he showed courage, intensity, and personality that fans will never forget. From Brazil's streets to the brightest lights in world football, this was the tournament that changed Matheus Cunha forever. If you enjoyed this football story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Can Matheus Cunha become one of Brazil's next legendary World Cup stars?